What's going on, guys? Playbox, and we're back for another Dragon Ball Legends video. In this one, we're going to be doing yet again another God rank grind video here. So for those of you who aren't familiar with this, is basically I just record myself playing until I reach God rank, and then we just show a bunch of video matches. And for the first half, I would probably just commented over them, explaining how I play, explaining why I do certain moves, just basically explain the gameplay. It will not be a live commentary, just post commentary, just explaining this stuff. And hopefully this can actually be helpful for you. If you're struggling in PvP, this could be giving you some insights on how to do certain things or why I do certain things. So hopefully this can be helpful. So for this one, we're gonna be using the Movies Saga team here. Of course, I think it's undebatable that it's like easily the best team in the game with the release of Cooler, of course. So this is the iteration we're going to be using. No Zenkai buffs whatsoever. We actually use pretty much all 5 of the units, obviously excluding Goku. So this team just has way too many options. All 5 of these units are top 10 units, so they have way too many options, and they're pretty much good for any matchups here. So these are the equip we're going to be rocking. For Gogeta, I throw in those 3, pretty standard that I use. For Cooler, I gave him this Movie Saga pure equip per Movie Saga battle member, so Strike Attack. And then this one's actually could be Awakened, so I might work on trying to get this Awakened, but it gives Health Restoration, Strike Attack, Health, which is all really good. And then this one for some more Strike Attack, just to boost up that pure Strike Attack. So yeah, enough about that, let's just hop in straight into the first match. So for the first match, we're going up against, it's kind of sped up in the intro, I had to change the setting here, but we're going up against like a Saiyan's team with Super Vegito on it. This is I don't know why this guy would be running double yellows with Super Vegito. Like, it's just asking to get destroyed. And as you can see, I anticipated him going for a drop combo, the cover change, and just like that, unfortunately, MUI just takes full-on damage. Drop combo again on Angel Vegeta, and this is not looking good for this dude. A lot of these matches, you'll see that they just end so fast. Because Cooler is... It's just stupid, man. And then we catch him in the blast armor cancel, and he just forfeits. I didn't realize that replay was that short. Alright, so next match, going up against a red-purple team. This is a team you don't see very often, which is crazy because they were one of the best teams in the game literally a couple months ago. But this is like just way too good of a matchup for us. We have Ultra Gogeta, Cooler, and freaking Revival Gohan. It's just too oppressive, too much of an oppressive setup here. So right now we're just trying to get rid of UI Goku's unique gauge. Of course, it's very annoying. Going for the strike cancel here. I think I go for a quick attack potentially, but he catches me in the blue. Oh, he doesn't catch me in the blue card. Go right away with the blue, and he goes right away there. I was honestly anticipating a Wii switch, but he didn't do that, which was smart by him. So here we obviously just take the damage until he obviously switches over to his Android 18, which, he doesn't do that for whatever reason. Maybe he just ran out of cards. So we're still going to stick around with him. Wait for the switch to see if he can sidestep, but he didn't sidestep, which is well played. He actually just drifted around with UI Goku because, that's what you want to do with him. No unique gauge, and that, right there, we waited for him to sidestep into, switch into Whis into the sidestep so we can catch him there. And just like that, Whis is easily taken care of, and we destroy all his cards. Now he has 2 red units against UI Goku. Unfortunately, I don't know why I went for that rush, man. I honestly thought he was going to dodge the tackle, which is why I went for the rush. I had no cards to follow up for that tackle, which is quite unfortunate, but he goes into 18, so we go into Cooler. We didn't get the strike cover, so I think we go into Revival Gohan here. Maybe we let Cooler take a couple hits. Okay, no, I think here I go into Revival Gohan, yeah. So, I don't think Revival Gohan survives. Yeah, he's not going to survive it. Revival Gohan's first HP, or first health bar is just... It's not it, man. Unfortunately, we couldn't pop his main ability there. I really wanted to see if I was able to pop it there, but fortunately we weren't able to. I do think he's out of Vanish. So what do I do here? Do I drift back? Yeah, drift back. See if I can catch him in a sidestep before going to the blast card. And there! We go in for the double dash forward, I guess, just to bait out the cover change because I knew he was going to go into UI Goku. Then we swapped over to Ultra Gogeta, go for the ultimate, and this is easily going to take care of UI Goku. No need to worry here. Ultra Gogeta is completely carrying in this match right here. I don't even think we used Cooler once. We didn't even get to utilize his cover once, and then he missed the strike clash and calls it quits from there. Alright, next we're going up against a Fusion Warriors team with my boy Super Vegito about to get destroyed out here. But this time we're actually bringing in Tapion, and I don't know why I just stood there. I took the hit, but he goes in for a quick sidestep, which I read, and Super Vegito's first HP is gone, obliterated. So we go for the blue card, and we're still type neutral, so VB is gonna not eat this very well either. So going for a quick attack into the strike card. That's something you probably should want to do more often. If you land your quick attack, it would be better off you going for a blaster strike card because they can't PV that. Once you land a blaster strike after a quick attack, they can't PV that. So then if they vanish it, you have to patiently wait for your sidestep, or it's basically back to them having to try to gain priority, right? So it's probably one thing you want to keep note of and try to implement in your playstyle right there. So he goes for a mid-range strike. I'm gonna dodge here. I think I'm gonna pop my main, right? Oh no, we just catch him there. I think we don't drop combo because we have green card activated. And I do believe, yeah, we go into cooler. We lock him in, then we can go for the rush. Dude, man, the locking is just stupid. Why would they do this? Why would they give this guy a lock infinitely? But unfortunately, he gets to my rush. I just don't get it, man. Another quick sidestep potentially. I don't think he goes for another quick. Oh, he does, but we didn't capitalize on it. But we switch over to Tapion, we get the PV. Going for the blast card here. Oh no, strike card, sorry, because I know Super Vegito wasn't going to be able to come back. Then we pop the green card. This way we're nullifying cover, but we get rid of VB pretty easily there. I think here I just toss in my blue card just to get his vanish. And he goes into Super Vegito, and we actually catch him with a combo, and at that point, it's lights out. Alright, for this one, we're going up against the God Key team with Jiren on the leader slot, which is pretty interesting. That was a pretty high star Jiren too, so you don't see high star Jirens that often. But we both go for a strike card at mid range at the same time, and we get that crispy 998. He got 878. We were not losing that one. Going for the quick dash into the strike. Notice that I did not bring Cooler into this one because he had no dangerous yellow unit, and he didn't have any Super Saiyan units. So at that point, I decided it wouldn't be worth bringing Cooler. So I decided to bring in Tapion instead, which is actually a good choice for me because, Tapion is type neutral in all these matches, except Jiren he has type advantage. So I think that would be what was going to be a better option than bringing Cooler, right? So this green Vegeta is definitely going to be our biggest problem. But I'm pretty sure Revival going past his Revival would take care of him pretty easily. I think I popped my... Okay, pop my green. I don't think I popped the main just yet. Pretty sure I popped my main with Tapion already, or I could be wrong there. So, just chilling on mid-range, trying to get a PV. I don't know what took me so long in activating that blast card, but unfortunately we're forced to eat all these hits here. I do think I go into Gogeta. No, I think the next one I go into Gogeta and actually catch him in the strike cut. Yeah, I remember that. So we get him in the strike cover. No blue cards to follow up. I didn't do it here, but you know what would be good idea? That sucks. Catch him in the mid-range, vanish into the rush. Very deadly combination there. But it doesn't matter because I do think he guesses it. Yeah, of course. I remember these two back-to-back matches. They just guessed my rush back-to-back. It was very annoying. And Jiren got his buffs there. Goes in for the green card. That was a random green card and he managed to land that. But I forgot to mention, if you get a strike cover, if you manage to land that strike cover, or even a blast cover at that, for that matter, and you don't have a blue card to follow up, probably going for a quick dash might be a better option. It might force your opponent to, sidestep, and you could potentially catch him in that sidestep. So always go for a quick dash if you don't have a blue card to follow up with that. Going for the mid-range strike, and it actually worked. I do think, okay, no, we don't even go for the green card. So I think I pop it here, maybe? No, we gotta go for, we attempted the mid-range strike once again, but it failed us that time. So now we're forced to eat these hits with Vegeta, which is not too much of a big deal. Yeah, I switch over to Revival Go, and then we're gonna pop the main ability, get that heal off. In double team-wide heal is just insane with Revival Go and Tapion. That's just crazy. Pops his main ability even after using his vanish, but unfortunately, he actually gets it. I don't know why he even went for that. He got lucky. Imagine I went for a blast card instead. That ultimate would have been dead. But he got lucky and he landed the ultimate. Pop one of the greens here, a sidestep, and we get the PV. That's something that happens quite often. Is that when you catch people in the sidestep at mid range, they tend to go for a strike or a blast card right after that, so you can kind of PV them. It doesn't always happen, but it has happened quite a few times for me to notice. It's kind of a trend there. So we're able to nullify Jiren's endurance there. still have our advantage with Gojira, so definitely gonna use that up first. Oh, I guess I don't. We just switch over to Tape Guard immediately. Going for the blast into the taps. Oh, quick sidestep. He didn't fall for the quick sidestep, and he just forfeits there. So let's move on. Alright, next match going up against an LOE team. I believe this guy was like a 2-time God ranker or something like that. So we did not once again bring Cooler into this one because, like I said, I don't think he had any, dangerous yellow units, and there's no real need for me to bring him because he didn't have any Super Saiyan team. So I decided to go with this lineup here. Goes in for the full screen strike card, and now he's eating these hits with Cooler. Goes into Revival Frieza. I mean, not Revival, Mecha Frieza. I actually don't see this guy very often. Actually, that's a lie. The last couple of LOE teams I've faced all had a Mecha Frieza, so some people are saying he's underrated, some people saying he's garbage, but he's actually, his blue card hits very hard, but we get a PV there. Into the rush. I knew that I had to get rid of this Mecha Frieza early on because he would be our biggest problem, and we're actually able to get him. PV into the rush is so devastating there. And that was a very early rush too, which sucks for him, but it is what it is. So we get rid of this guy. Pop the main. I think he goes for a tackle or another mid-range strike. We pop the main and he forfeits the game. In this one, we're going up against the very rare Universe Survival Saga team with God of Destruction Topo. When was the last time you faced a God of Destruction Topo? I'll answer that for you. Probably a long time ago. So we're gonna get, just like that, we already got rid of UI Goku's unique gauge. I don't know why I went for a strike card right away. Probably should have waited a bit, but we're able to tank this with Revival Gohan. Just fine. Going for the strike, so I switch over to Cooler, and we just got a blue card, so we're able to utilize this, get some damage on this fool right here. Don't remember how many stars his Jiren was at, but I'll take that damage. Going for a quick attack there. So back to UI Goku. I think I go for another quick attack. No, we get a PV instead, and UI Goku is locked in. So he's forced to take this damage. I'm pretty sure you've noticed by now, but the way you want to use this Cooler is once you get the lock-in down, and you want to do as much damage as possible, just string all your strike cards. You're able to string up 2 strike cards in addition to the first one you land, so that's a lot of damage. But if you're trying to get a quick kill, like, lock in into the ultimate against Super Vegito, that's definitely a way to go. It's get a gauge and see what unit you're up against whenever you get that lock in, to see if you want to go for the ult or you want to string a bunch of cards to do as much damage as possible. So both of his units already down very low. I think here we go into Ultra Gogeta because I don't think he can switch out. Actually, no, I think he switches over to UI Goku for this ultimate here. Would I have done that? I think that might have been the better choice since Jiren is type neutral against all our units and has... Oh no, he doesn't have advantage, but he is type neutral at the very least. So maybe I would have done that, but I don't know, UI Goku is kind of nice. So he gets a tackle, but he's not able to follow up there. Go into mid-range to see if we can catch him there, but he goes for the ultimate. And that was a risky play. I went for a strike guard, especially this late into the game. He could have easily had a rush there, which I did not care to think about. But we're able to lock in Topo and just finish him off with the extra 2 strike cards there. We still didn't pop our rush, so Jiren does not have his buffs or endurance active. Goes in for the mid-range strike, and he actually catches me there. I do think I try to see if I can get him a strike cover, which I don't get. And I do think I think I tank these hits until maybe he goes into Revival Gohan. But he stops at mid-range, and unfortunately for him, he goes for a he gets a blue card there, does a lot of damage. But then he goes in for the mid-range ultimate. You heard of mid-range strike, but have you heard of mid-range ultimate? Well, there you go. He goes for that. And we're able to just string a long enough combo for us to just finish it off with a blue card. And we don't have to really worry about endurance because, yeah, he doesn't have endurance. And there's your daily dose, or I guess monthly dose, of Universe Survival Saga. Alright, for the final match I'm going to commentate over, we're going up against a, I believe, 15-time God ranker using the Movie Saga's team as well. He also 14-star Gogeta, just like me. I think he has also a 6-star Cooler, so very similar stats. So there should be a pretty even battlefield here. So he starts off and gets a good combo with Gogeta here. And then goes in, I go into Dragon Fist Goku to start tanking some hits here. I don't think he's going to go into... Yeah, he's just running out of cards. I didn't think he was going to go into Cooler just yet. Going for the tackle and wait for him to switch to Cooler. I was expecting a sidestep, but, you know, we'll take the Strike Clash because we do, in fact, win it. So I do think I go in for one Blast Guard and then we go into Cooler to lock in. Oh, no. Okay, so I think I just want to start filling up my Unique gauge as fast as possible, which is also a good find. I still have Vanish with Dragon Fist Goku, so I don't think I would want to, you know, use that up, right? Waste that, I mean. And we get the drop combo there, which was not intentional. I just ran out of cards, and it actually worked out in my favor. Go right away, which is unfortunate for him. And then he goes into Tapion for the lock-in. And I could have went for my ultimate there, but I don't think it would have killed Tapion, so I decided to save it. Okay, never mind. We just go for the ultimate regardless. Oh, I popped the ultimate because I knew for a fact he was not going to sacrifice Cooler. I'm pretty sure this ultimate would have killed his Cooler. So I knew he was going to let go of his Tapion. So just casually, just one combo with Tapion, 4.1 million damage. Very, very nice there. I don't think this is going to do a lot of damage to Cooler. Let's see. I mean, can't really expect anything more than that. So we're locked in right now, but we still have Vanish. Got to utilize that well. Going for some slow tap attack so he can kind of eat the timer clock. And we go in for the mid-range strike. And going for the strike cover, I don't know if I really actually would have done that. Maybe would have stayed in with Gojira, but at that point, he forfeits the game, and it's pretty much a GG from there. So that's going to be the last match that I commentate over. I have a bunch of other matches lined up, and there's going to be just the raw gameplay. So hope you guys go on to enjoy that. If you don't and you end the video here, that's fine as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe because that's just so important. So don't forget. Have a great day. See ya.
I'll fight you. I'll defeat them. Take this. fighting me now.
What has entertained? Out of
I wonder how time to release my ultimate attack. I won! Fusion! My turn, huh? Take this! Is that all you got?
What has entertained? Get out of my sight! Bring it on! Gotta give it up!
Here I go! Go ball! No!
Here I go!
Out of my sight!
Now fight you.
What? Is that truly all you got?
Fusion! I'll take you on. You better not regret this. You think you can against me? Take
Show me what's left!
Now fight you.
Take this!
See everything.
Bring it on!
Prepare yourself.
My I will destroy this entire planet! Kill them all! Die! What has entertained? I won't let you have all the fun. Come on, no problem. You're finished. Show me what you're about. Out of my way! Out of my sight! What? Is that truly all you've got?
Fusion! You think you can win against me?
Saiyan, go! Get out of my sight! Get out of my way! Out of my sight!
Your fight's here! It's my turn!
I see everything.
What?
Out of my sight! What excellent entertainment!
What?
None in the universe is my equal!
Fusion! My turn, huh?
Strong power! Disappointed! No! Out of my sight! Take this! Too slow! Disappointed! Get out of my sight! Get out of my sight! Get out of my sight! Take this!
Even if it means my own can't stop holding back! Prepare yourself!
Show me what's in my time. There is no escape. Your power is infinitesimal! Out of my sight!
Here I go!
Out of my sight!
Dare get in my way! Go!
Eat this!
Let's see what really got. Go!
Just make a fool of me, huh?
my turn, huh? Ha! Take this!
Out of my sight! Out of my way! Move it! Out of my sight!
You were. Big on!
What else?
Hello there.
Out of my way! Out of my sight!
I go.